Hi, this is my first video blog. I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube and they were very helpful to me as far as me growing my hair naturally and getting it straightened, wearing wigs, weaves, makeup, fashion trends, and also contemplating the idea of trying to conceive. I noticed there are not a lot of videos on YouTube that address the matter of if you're just undecided, you don't know what you want to do. My subscriber ID is for the woman in me. And I just thought I would start doing YouTube videos. I thought that they would be helpful to someone just as the other videos have helped me. My main focus that I would like to concentrate on now is kind of like just food for thought, and maybe you guys can comment. Last year, well, November '09, right before Thanksgiving, I was not trying to conceive, but I found out I was pregnant. And about 3 days later, I had a miscarriage. I wasn't excited about the pregnancy. I have birthed 2 other children, and I have a stepson, so I have 3. And then I'm a teen mom and very motherly, have a lot of kids around me. I have great nieces and nephews. So I was really full with the idea of having kids. I never thought of having any more of my own. But when that came about, for a long time, I was very angry. I wasn't given the opportunity to just really feel any kind of way about it, before I could really absorb the fact that I was actually pregnant, because I wasn't feeling sick or anything. I just happened to take a test, and it was positive, and 3 days later, I started to bleed. It's been over a year and a half, I think a year and 3 months, and I didn't want to try, just kind of angry, just a little, I don't know. So anyway, I was just wondering, there are some women out there that are like me that just don't know if you want to try to conceive again, but at the same time you do feel some type of loss. I really didn't talk to my husband about it, and briefly, but I really didn't discuss it with my family or friends. I said, oh, I had a miscarriage, oh, it was nothing, and I let it go. My husband, he says, he used to be the type, no, I don't want kids, I don't want kids. But since that happened, his attitude has changed. He's more of, let's just see what happens, let's just see what happens. But I'm scared. I don't know. I'm kind of afraid that I can't conceive. I have all boys. My first son, I had him when I was 19. He has a different dad. And my second child I had when I was 23. And my husband and I, we got married when I was 4 months. And we were already planning to be married. We were in a good place. But even with that birth, I was not ready for a baby that was popped upon me. I knew I was getting married. So I went to get a checkup, to make sure everything is good. And I found out I was pregnant, so we just went ahead with the plans. My mom actually had to get me another wedding dress because the first one could not fit, no way, no how. But and like my youngest, he just turned 8 about a week ago, and he always says, "Mommy, when are you gonna grow a baby?" And I'm looking at him like I don't know how I feel, you guys. I really don't. I don't know if I'm ready to just be content with what I have, or if I'm ready to try. I don't know. Part of the reason me feeling that way is I have a very demanding job. I do work from home. It is very demanding, but I love my job. I always loved the field that I work in, and I like the demand. But when it comes to being a wife and a mother, and just delegating my time to, family and friends, being a good friend, it's kind of hard with the job that I do. And I'm wondering, bringing an infant into that environment, would I not be able to give all of my time? I feel guilty with my older kids. I feel my 9 and 12-year-old, that I don't give them a lot of time. I feel that they're neglected, but everybody else tells me that I'm a good mom. I try to be. I don't know. So I don't know if I would have time for a baby. We live in a small home, and we thought about moving. Briefly, we wanted to move at the beginning of this year. But I've decided that, I just kind of looked at our finances and I looked at everything. We are in a so-called recession. And just looking at everything, seems like it would be really cool to me, in my opinion, to just kind of stay in the small starter home, because it allows us to be comfortable. We're able to do, put our kids in sports, which is very expensive. We're not rich, but we're able to enjoy some things that we probably would not be able to enjoy if we moved into a larger home. Now, I know that this is a great opportune time to buy. The housing market is really good, so I probably could get something for a reasonable price, probably for what I pay now. But the insurance and the taxes and everything would go up, so it would be a small increase in what I'm used to paying or whatever. And I just want to be comfortable right now. My oldest son, he's in middle school. He's in the 7th grade, and he's like, Mom, I love my neighborhood. I love my community. I don't want to move, which I assured him if we move, we would be in this area. My husband grew up in this vicinity, and my father lived in this area for over 30 years, so we're very comfortable with this area, but just kind of need a bigger home, so that was one of my things, if I ever had another child, I would like to have this for the baby and that for the baby, I don't know, and then I kind of wanted to go back to school, so it's just a lot, and I just am contemplating a lot of things, so I just wanted to start my blog to see who was interested, to get comments, to see if I'm sure there are other women like me who are feeling like me, who knows? We'll see. And this is For the Woman in Me, my first video. I hope you all liked it. And just to touch on the pointers I would like to talk about the issue of trying to decide to conceive, the issue of, I have natural hair right now. I have on a wig. This is my first time putting it on. This is called Sasha. It's a synthetic wig, half wig. And I like it. It's kind of bushy. I don't know if you can really see. It's a little bushy because it's big. It's a big wig. I'm going to see if I can play around with it a little more. Under here is natural hair. It is really thick. I got a roller set, and it was really pretty for my birthday 3-4 days ago. It was really pretty. I got to dancing and having a good time, and it just swelled up. It kept the curls on the end because there's a little bit of perm left just on the ends, but the rest of it was really thick. Hubby said he really liked the thick look. I wore it for a few days, but now I'm wearing my wig. So I'll be talking about, the transition of doing the protective hairstyles with the wigs, and learning how to maintain this stuff under here, because I usually go to a stylist who is really good here in Atlanta, and I don't know how to braid. I don't know how to do a lot for my hair, but I have been inspired by YouTube to learn to do some things. So I hope you guys check me out. Comment down below and just let me know what you think about the subjects that I have touched on. Thank you. Have a good day.